Hey guys, this is Rise, and I'm here with Cholera, bringing you the Winners League Finals. That's right. That is going to be a ridiculous lineup. It has been so far, starting off with Effort versus Jaedong. And now, after Cholera's prediction of Jaedong facing off against some Terran player of CJ, they do in fact put up Iris, the man that he picked. And I got to say, I think that is the best decision they could have made. Jaedong, obviously a strong player in all respects, but against Terran, he is slightly weakest. If there were a chink in his armor, I wouldn't even call it a chink. I'd call it maybe a slight dent. Maybe a slight imperfection, more like a bad paint job. Nothing really damaging about the armor that would hurt him. But if they have any hope at this point of beating Jaedong, I mean, basically, Oz is Jaedong. Jaedong is Oz.
Yeah,
if he can win, he can 4-0 them and be like, oh wow, Oz is awesome. No, Jaedong is awesome. He can just destroy everyone. So they do put up Iris. They put up their best TVZer, or I don't know if he's actually their best TVZer, but he's a solid TVZer, and so probably their best hope. He's also a very solid player in general. He's played a lot of games. He's got a lot of experience. So this pressure of the finals may not get to him. Either way, I do think that this is their best hope against Jaedong, and we'll have to see if Iris has what it takes to knock out the master, the only one who can really use Ensnare and Plague and everything to their fullest effect in a TVZ game. Is EVT matchup. So I'm very excited about this match. How about you, Cholera?
Oh, I definitely am. And, well, statistically, based on just the recent trend, Sky High, a Terran on CJ, who you guys may have remembered from our funny little pot commentary between Sky High and Zergbong, is actually the top-ranked Terran on CJ. But like you said, he doesn't have the experience that Iris has. Sky High has only played maybe 30 games total, even though he's trending well. They probably want to send in a veteran at this point. Now, the thing is, CJ has a deeper lineup, even though they don't have the, the Wizard of Oz as Jaedong is. Behind Jaedong, Oz is kind of smoke and mirrors. They have one solid A-class player, I would say, and that's Haya, who's been doing miracles for them recently in the place of Jaedong. An all-kill recently, he's very good. But otherwise, their team roster has just gotten just weaker and weaker. I mean, Backho has not played in months. I don't even know if he's convalescent yet. And 4GG, their best Terran, their best other player than Jaedong, just got traded to KTF. So really, they don't have much in the way of players. They got Lomo also, but Lomo's constantly getting his gum stolen by Backho, and he can't play without his gum. So I mean, basically, they got Haya, Lomo, and Backho to lean up on, and that's it. And there's Haya, by the way, Haya the mouth breather. Yeah, most likely going to be the second string man, but really, if they can beat Jaedong and Haya, I think CJ has the series. CJ, on the other hand, Effort is solid A-class, Savior is solid A-class, and by the way, I should start counting this game, but we're seeing looks like an early pull from Jaedong. He's going to be a little wary for cheese here. Iris looks like opening up with a Supply Depot Rax, their standard opening. We'll see if he goes mech or fast expand, and Jaedong, I believe, started with an overpull. But I just want to go down the roster a bit, just for you guys who are interested. We got Savior, Effort, and Quanro, 3 Zergs, all very good, or decent at least. And we got Iris and Sky High for Terran, and we got Much for Protoss. Much hasn't been seen around recently, but he's capable of a lot of good things, kind of like Iris, also very experienced. So I think CJ's got a deeper pool of players to draw upon. On the other hand, Oz has Jaedong, and if Jaedong wants, Jaedong could go 4-0 and take the entire series like he did against KTF.
Certainly, he does have the option, I think, to say, all right, I'm just going to go 3-0 them. But, one other thing to mention about this is since Chupung-Ryeong is it's a map that actually favors Terran in TVZ. So once again, a double good choice by picking Iris against Jaedong. So if anything, this is CJ's greatest hope in a way of beating a player like Jaedong. They got a map that's biased towards him, and they're playing his weakest matchup. So, or biased against him, I should say. So, I mean, this is going to be, it really is going to be a fairly even match in my opinion. But of course, if there were a player that will turn statistics upside down, it is Jaedong. So, I mean, it's tough to say. It's tough to call it, tough to give an advantage straight off the bat. I'd actually say that the map imbalances just make it even. They take away Jaedong's imba advantage from the start. And once again, showing Savior looking very serious. And I think you're right. I think that, CJ's got a very strong lineup in general. And Oz has one superstar player, and if he can't win it all, they may be in trouble. Haya, of course, winning the TVT matchup against Firebat Hero when they faced off against against Samson Khan against
Yeah.
Oz in the finals last year. I mean, he actually won it. He performed. He totally destroyed Firebat Hero and actually made Firebat Hero cry in his booth, and
That
then
infamous
proceeded
game.
to try to exactly. Then he proceeded to try to pour a jug of water over his head, which he failed because his arms are weaker than, I don't know, someone with weak arms. I don't know, a Tyrannosaurus Rex maybe? Anyway, it looks like we are going to see a double Rax coming from Iris. So Iris is going to go for a Medic Marine build. He's also getting up that command center. So we are going to see a fairly fast expansion lair going down. So right now we have a 2-hatch lair build coming from Jaedong. I don't know what he's going to go at this point. Lurkers are somewhat effective on this map, again, because the left side of the expansion is open. So he might be able to get some harassment off using that to his advantage. But again, that doesn't win the game. I mean, in general, all the Terran player even has to do to that to defend against it is just put down a bunker. It looks like we are going to see a Spire coming from Jaedong. So Jaedong opting to go, at least for now, 2-hatch Muta, which is I think going to be a little tough to pull off at this point because of the Medic Marine build that we're seeing from Iris. I think he's going to be fully prepared for it. So we'll have to see if Jaedong can pull off some insane Muta micro in order to I don't know, take some sort of advantage in this game.
Yeah, if anyone can do it, though, it's Jaedong, and I'm not just being trite by saying that, because Jaedong really is the best at 2-hatch Mutalisks out there against Terran. He really just made 2-hatch Mutalisks actually the most popular Zerg build against Terran Medic Marine as an opening. Before it was 3-hatch Mutalisks, which Savior made popular, but Jaedong, by just showing how powerful it is, even against a fast-expanding Terran, it just really has made it the standard, the gold standard that you have to be able to beat. But of course, it's not an invulnerable build. In fact, it's a very weak build if you can't get your Mutalist micro off, as certain players, like the one I love bashing the most, Fire Fist, know very well. If you go 2-hatch Mutas and you can't mute a micro, you're screwed. You're going to lose instantly. But anyway, Jaedong looks like, cancels as Creep Colony. Just he put it down just in case there was a Medic Marine push, but I guess he decided there won't be. Although there is a small grouping there, it doesn't look like Iris is going to be going for it. Jaedong, meanwhile, has expanded to the bottom right. He's picking up his third pretty early there, and he's picking up a third gas really early, so he could be going for a fast tech build afterwards. Maybe he's thinking about going Guardians. That's generally what early third gas means to me. He wants to get up a huge stockpile of gas reserves, and he's not going to be going Lurkers. And Jaedong, of course, is very good with this build, and I think it's a very strong build against a Medic Marine game like Iris's. It really has been able to defeat among the best Terrans, and especially a relatively not necessarily superstar Terran. I think it's going to be find it very hard to deal with this kind of build, even if he knows it's coming. And Iris seems like he's got turrets in position, but Jaedong is probably still going to be able to pick off a number of SCVs here, I think.
Yeah, and it looks like he is going in right now. He's going to face off against that Medic Marine group instantly and try to take a couple out. I don't think he actually got anything, and it looks like already the defenses of Iris are pretty strong and going up, and he's just going to keep adding to that Medic Marine group. He does take out 2 right there. That's certainly going to help him, and now there's a bunker on the left like we were talking about before, so that's probably to protect against any possible Lurkers as well as against Mutas. 1 Muta going down, although doing a pretty good job of taking down, whittling down these Medic Marine numbers. Oh, but man, he's got to be careful with those Mutas reinforcing, rallying them, just grouping them instantly and running through fire. I mean, that was a very bad decision on his part. Not going to be the hugest loss ever, but he's got to be careful. He can't be losing his Mutas like that so carelessly. That was a free Muta kill for Iris. And now Iris has got those 3 barracks up, running, pumping, and Jaedong has got those Mutas that he is not really been able to affect much damage quite yet. I mean, he's going to probably go in and try to do some economic damage at the main base as he goes around the bottom right side, and 2 turrets up, a third one going up very shortly. He's instead focusing on the turrets and the Marines, and he's lost another 2 Muta right there. Good. I mean, this is very bad for Jaedong early on. He's in trouble. He has not done any damage to Iris so far, with the exception of maybe 5 Marines, and that alone will not win a match like this, especially in the finals, where and Iris is a very competent player. So, I mean, really, Jaedong, if he doesn't do either tech switch right now into something else or do a lot more damage than he is, other than just delaying a push out, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I mean, the gold standard we go for is killing SCVs, and Jaedong's gotten like 2 SCVs. It doesn't matter how many Marines you kill, you got to get the SCVs. And +1 for Iris, that's going to that's gonna fully diminish Jaedong's ability to harass. If Jaedong goes against this wall of 4 turrets, he's not gonna get anywhere. He's gonna try though, flies in regardless of the turrets, but this might be a suicidal move here. He's gonna get trapped in the corner, I think, of Iris's base. Jaedong getting a couple more SCVs. He's done some damage, but oh man, he's gonna get wiped out here between the Marines and the turrets, which now enclose his Mutalisks. It's so close right now, but no, he is gonna probably, well, he's gonna actually take down a lot of SCVs. I'm actually really amazed by his dancing here. He's using the barracks to his advantage. Just great decision making by Jaedong. This is what I mean. I'm surprised by how well he's managed to micro here, despite the +1 upgrade in Marines. This is just ridiculous. Now he's taking down SCVs left and right. He's got maybe 10 so far. He's losing Mutalisks left and right also, but I think he might decide to sacrifice his entire force. Well, he's gotten 1 Mutalisk left, but he's continuing to produce. This is a very close game still, because Jaedong has managed to take a number of SCVs out, and he's picked up his bottom right for a long time. The question is, what tech is he going for? I haven't seen a Queen's Nest yet. He's probably got one in his base. The Observer has just been too busy to show it to us. I've got to think he's going to go for Guardians right now, that he's not going to go for Lurkers, because I think we would have seen that switch earlier. But right now, he's going to have to face this big medic Marine attack here, and I don't know. Will he be able to do it? I'm not sure.
Well, so far, you mentioned he did manage to take out about 10 SCVs. I mean, that's about what I counted as well. And, I mean, that is significant enough damage that it is going to slow down Iris. And Iris now, with the whittled down forces as well, he's having trouble moving out, and he can't actually put any pressure on Jaedong. So Jaedong, as long as he's able to macro up and keep his tech moving, or make the next decision to keep him ahead in this game, keep that advantage solidified, he's going to be in very good shape. And he's continuing with this medic, this Muta harass. And man, there are a ton of turrets out though, and now look at him, he's just trying to pick away at that force even more. Starport is going up, so we are going to see science vessels in the very near future. And Jaedong, I don't see this tech switch. He's stuck in tier 2, and this is going to be very dangerous for him if he can't get out of that, because if he stays in tier 2 tech, eventually Iris, with the amount of turrets, purely just because he has 1 million turrets up in his base, he will eventually be able to get up enough amount of medic Marines to take this out. Exactly. So he is working on his tech, and a 5th turret going up that wall. Wow, but he's got a lot of muta, and he's one-shotting. He's got 2 control groups. He's one-shotting those turrets. And this could be a lot of trouble, actually, for Iris. Iris losing all his medic Marines. He's now going to lose more SCVs. I can't believe what Jaedong is doing right now. He's taking out so many tech, and look at Jaedong blinking twice. He can't even believe what's going on, delaying those science vessels, and Jaedong continuing to show why he really is a master with mutas.
Oh my god, this is so rarely ever seen. I mean, Yellow Arnak did this a couple of times, but this is just ridiculous. Jaedong is showing that he can win with just pure Mutalisks. He has +1 attack, by the way, for his Mutalisks. Savior, of course, was blinking and wondering, how the hell did he do that? I've never done that before. How do you win with just Mutalisks? Oh my god. I mean, Jaedong has done this many times against Bye Baby, remember? And oh, wow, look at this. He's going in for more harassment. I can't believe this. He really did not switch at all. I mean, I'm amazed. And this is just showing how Jaedong is the best with Mutalisks in the world. But Iris still has a chance. I mean, he's still in this game, because once he gets that Irradiate out, it doesn't matter how many Mutalisks Jaedong has. He's going to lose a lot of them, but can he get it out on time is the question. It looks like Irradiate's not even researching here. And oh wow, the science facility is forced to lift. Jaedong's taking out all the turrets. He's going for the Marines over the barracks. This might be it for Iris. I can't believe it. I just absolutely am stunned.
Me too, man. I just had to sit back and put my hands on my head. I can't believe he almost took out the science vessel. He's taking out the science facility. The science facility is going to go down. He's not going to have a radiating time. That vessel is not going to be able to take out those mirrors, even though he will be able to pop one out. This is going to be very, very bad. He's just putting up mass turrets. He's trying to put up another science vessel. And Jaedong is just content to win this game with mutas alone. And this is like turning into turret defense 101. Iris, obviously playing the UMS map himself many times before, is putting up turrets all over the place, and Jaedong is catching them while they're still being built. And with those +1 upgrades and the 2 control groups, maybe even more of muta at this point, they go down like, I don't know, something that goes down quick. I don't want to make any dirty jokes, so I'm just going to go on to the next one. And Jaedong continuing to just take out buildings. He's going to take out the science vessel. The science vessel goes down. Jaedong takes out the science vessel, and now, really, I think that was the last hope for Iris to win this match. I mean, look how many, he's just losing Marines left and right. But again, Jaedong not really focusing enough on the the economy. I don't know if he has to at this point, but really, he should try to take out some more SCVs. If he can do that, the game will definitely be his. Wait a second. Where? Oh, I thought he actually took out the expansion for a second there. No, he was just flying over somewhere else. And Jaedong continuing to keep the pressure on Iris. Iris does not have time to even make more SCVs. He's spending so much on turrets and Marines that he doesn't even have any money. That bunker is about to go down next with 3 Marines in it. They all go down, and now the expansion really is done for. And Iris forced to float it off and move it away. And Iris looking very concerned. Not at all, actually. But it looks like Jaedong going to take out a starport as well. Jaedong slowly just picking away at the base of Iris. And at this point, I got to say, I definitely think that Jaedong has his game firmly in hand. And Iris is in so much trouble, I don't know if he can get out of it.
I mean, this is just so unorthodox. Jaedong showing the mastery, absolute mastery of Mutalisk control, and I think Jaedong has this game here, and CJ and Tis has got to be shaking in their boots. Jaedong picking up a 5th base off of just Mutalisks. There are no other units in the game. He doesn't even have speed for Zerglings. I don't know if you realize that. He has nothing but Mutalisks. He won with Mutalisk. Now, Iris has managed to get Irradiate done. I think the flashing has stopped. He's lifted up his science facility, so he might be able to get one huge Irradiate, but that's not going to be enough. Just one Irradiate, not enough against this many Mutalisks and this much economy from Jaedong. I mean, Jaedong right now has taken out Iris's expansion. Iris right now, there's the Irradiate, but Jaedong picking at it there. It doesn't matter. It dies, and it doesn't do enough damage. You know, right now, I don't know what CJ can do because my predictions have turned out to be wrong. I mean, you know, they try to put up a Terran, but Jaedong is strong against everything. He is just a menace to all races. So if they put up Sky High, I think we saw a shot of Sky High before. I mean, I don't know how a rookie is going to be able to face him. I don't know how Savior or Quanro are going to be able to face them at being Zergs, and I don't know where much is, but I haven't seen him yet, but I don't know if he is going to be able to do anything to Jaedong either. He is just the best player in the world right now, undisputedly, and it is just amazing to watch him play. It is a true pleasure to watch this guy play, and it's also quite scary at the same time. It's like BDSM. Never mind. I was gonna make a reference to a BDSM, but anyway, it looks like right now Jaedong is gonna take the game. 5 hatcheries up for him, and Iris not even with a natural expansion. You know, it is just both pain and pleasure to watch this guy play.
And now Iris is mined out at his main, by the way. He's got like 3 mineral patches left, and Jaedong just picking away at those SCVs. He's picked off all the science vessels that have popped out so far. Only 1 Irradiate has landed this entire game, and oh my god, just look at this. I have not seen a game like this since Luxury played Frisian and did the mass muta attack there, but it was Frisian. I mean, this is being played against a solid TVZer. He's playing against Iris. I mean, Iris has over a 50% historical win rate, and Jaedong just able to pick them apart like, hey, I'm just going to practice my Mutamicro on you all day if you don't mind, because I probably have another ZVZ coming up after this if they try to put up one of their better players. And look at this. Iris now moving out. He's like, I don't have much of a choice. I'm going to just force my way to Jaedong's base and see what I can do. But again, Jaedong just whittling down that force before it can even get anywhere. Another Irradiate going off. Jaedong not being able to pull it away very quick. Finally does get it off. But Jaedong A-moving over the Marines and just going to take him out. Wow. He's got +2 weapon upgrade at this point, and maybe +1 carapace. Is kind of hard to see. And it looks like Jaedong has just overpowered him again with his mutas, and now Iris just forced to run back once again. He may try to get another Irradiate off. He's got 2 vessels out again, but Jaedong probably going to be able to pick him off. He has taken out all the medic marines that he has. He has taken out all of the medic marines, again, just with mutas, and now those science vessels are very unprotected. Another one goes down, more turrets up in the main base, and Jaedong forced to get some lings. And GG coming from Iris. So Jaedong never even have to use those lings. He wins it by pure Mutamicro, proving why he's the best. And now Oz is up 2-0 against CJ. And what do they... Cholera, what do they have? What do they have left to throw at him that he can't deal with?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, if you think about it, like, this is like, imagine those schools playing Georgetown back in the day with Jordan. I mean, this is like that. Like, what do you do against Jordan? You got a good team. You made it into the finals, but they got Jordan. They got Michael. I mean, this is how good Jaedong is right now. And really, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I think they might decide, my predictions, I really haven't looked at the next set. I'm going to guess either they're going to put up Sky High, or they're going to put up much. They can't put up another Zerg because it's just an instant win. Savior didn't manage to even beat Zero, and Quanro, I don't know if he's played any ZBZs, but he hasn't been doing well this season, so I think they got to put up Sky High as the best shot of being a Jaedong killer. Jaedong, of course, known himself as the Legend Killer. They're going to have to kill him if they want a chance at even this whole thing. I'm sorry, not Georgetown, North Carolina, of course. What am I saying? I'm thinking of someone else, but... yeah, Jordan on North Carolina, anyway, Jaedong is Jordan at this point, and you know this is March Madness at its best.
He's about to get a Haynes commercial.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. We're gonna be seeing set 3 coming up. Thanks for watching.